There are masses of hurting people around the world. The Christian response is to rescue the fatherless that have none to assist, empower the poor who cry for help, to have a soul that weeps for those in trouble. But how can they hear about His love when they can't understand our language? How can they know of His love when they're unable to read His Word? How can they sense His love when no one's there to embrace them? One answer to these hard questions is to give them a wildlife storyteller. A wildlife storyteller can be loaded with biblically based audio content in over 5,000 languages and dialects. Hand them a wildlife storyteller and they'll begin learning about the love of God and sensing the warmth of His embrace. Test pilots have shown that sharing a wildlife storyteller is an effective tool in a variety of outreach settings. Vision Beyond Borders passed out the animals to refugees fleeing Burma during a pilot distribution in Thailand.
The children absolutely lit up when they saw the animals and then glowed when they realized they could listen to the music and Bible stories in their own language.
The children snuggled right up to them. They all wanted one of their own.
But wildlife storytellers are so simple and easy to use, they really shine in the hands of indigenous users. After this village was destroyed by mudslides, Hope of Life International reached out to provide 1,000 meals to the children. An indigenous leader handed a wildlife storyteller to some of those households. One father said,
"It is about the Bible. Now you can listen and think about God at night."
One of the Hope of Life leaders came back later in the week to check on the families and said,
"I came across one of the children in the woods listening to the player over and over again. This really is an impressive player."
It's just as effective for young and old. These elderly people were rescued from their hovels and provided a home in a full care living facility. The men and women were overjoyed over the gift, saying,
"This is the greatest gift I have ever received."
Another wonderful use for the wildlife storytellers is for those that are orphaned. In Guatemala, the caregivers were given one per household so the group could gather around and listen every night. Ministries of every kind will find wildlife storytellers are a valuable way to enhance their outreach. They're also a sweet way to extend kindness and love. A leader from Rock International said,
"These make wonderful gifts, especially since the recordings present a clear, chronological gospel message in the local language.
It's a joy to see the parents and children who receive them holding them up to their ear and listening intently."
A former lost boy of Sudan said,
"There's nothing as painful as being traumatized, and worse still, losing parents to war as a child. The animal gives a child something to cuddle with. Kiss goodnight and here. Be strong. Your Father has something in store for you."
Wildlife Storytellers is a relevant, practical, and powerful way to share the hope and love of God. Each organization chooses the content from the extensive audio library, most of which is recorded by indigenous speakers. If that's not enough, the audio can be customized with ministry greetings, personal prayers, or health-related instructions. Whatever's needed to best accomplish the ministry mission. Call the 1-800 number to discuss your organizational needs. Tiered pricing is available. For $25 or less, they can provide a great way for donors to give to your organization and simultaneously share the message of God's Word. Wildlife Storytellers is an essential tool to reach the millions of oral communicators in the world with the truth of Christ. It's a proven method to bring comfort and healing to the broken souls of the world. And it's a beautiful way to share stories of hope in the language they know.